Hello, friend. This is Ernest Gwynn III here today, declaring that you have the power to change. On yesterday, we talked about changing your environment, how important it is to actually change your environment in order to expand and grow and come into the fullness of what God has for you. As you move into new areas of fruition in your life, you also need to understand that change is a process. So today, let's talk about the process of change. You know, when we talk about the process of change, we're talking about moving from faith to faith. We're talking about moving from glory to glory. And in order to understand the process of change, you need to also recognize that you have to be patient in this change process. God is constantly positioning you for areas in your life where you can change in order so you can help others to change as well. Many times we want a quick fix. Many times we want things instant, and because we live in a microwave society. But God, listen, God takes his time to make you and mold you to be all that he's called you to be. When you look at the life of Joseph in the Old Testament, the Bible said at 17 years old, God came to him in a dream, showed him dreams of greatness. But there was a process. There was a price that he had to pay. At that time, he was excited about his dream, but he didn't understand or even know that his brothers would hate him even the more, that his brothers would want to kill him, that his own brothers would throw him in a pit. He didn't understand and know that he would go into Egypt as a slave. Why? Because Joseph never would have taken a vacation to Egypt. He was satisfied being with his father, but he was forced into change. He was forced into his destiny. And the thing that seemed as though it was for evil, God worked it out for his good. He went from the pit to Potiphar's house, from Potiphar's house to the prison, from the prison ultimately to the palace where he was promoted. His gifts were utilized and edified the people that was around him, and most of all gave God glory. But it was a process. So here he is now at 30 years old, 37 years old, walking in the manifestation of what God promised when he was 17 years old. My friend, today, you need to know that God is not forgetting about you, but your change is a process. And if you're willing to go through the steps, if you're willing to go through the process of change today, you need to know that eyes have not seen, that ears haven't heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things that God has prepared for you if you go through the process of change. This is Ernest Gwynn III today saying, go share this with somebody so we can share the change today. Until next time, walk out your change.